A soldier spotted a bamboo tube, grabbed a handful of sandy soil, and poured it inside. Within seconds, a Japanese soldier crawled out from it. The soldier raised his weapon and took him down. Then there was another unlucky one. This time, the soldier was smarter. After forcing the enemy to eat his fill of dirt, he didn't let him out, instead suffocating him right in the soil. A few hours earlier, the expeditionary force was still resting, when suddenly an American commander arrived. He was curious why Japanese soldiers carried bamboo tubes onto the battlefield. One soldier stepped up to explain. It turned out that a few days earlier, the expeditionary force had encountered this same situation. Fortunately, someone sharp-eyed noticed the soil moving, reached in, and pulled out a Japanese soldier. Only then did he understand. He immediately informed the whole army. When you see a bamboo tube, shoot into it. This tactic helped them avoid many casualties. But the American commander was still puzzled. Before this, they had used flamethrowers against tunnels very effectively. Why hadn't the Japanese suffered losses? Instead, his own side had taken heavy damage. Perhaps because the expeditionary force had been tricked too many times. Someone quickly stepped forward to explain. The Japanese would use something like a pot lid to block the tunnel openings. Flamethrowers couldn't burn through. Then, while the Americans were distracted, the Japanese would throw grenades and attack by surprise. The American commander realized these lessons had cost the expeditionary force dearly, so they prepared to discuss countermeasures together. The next day, the expeditionary force came up with a plan. When they found a bamboo tube, they could use materials on site. No need to waste bullets. Those who wanted more satisfaction could even add some special seasoning. They also devised a method for dealing with tunnels. One group would throw grenades inside, then follow up with gunfire. Another group would guard the back exit, taking out anyone who tried to come out. With efficient coordination, they actually captured quite a few enemies alive. The next day, the expeditionary force located a Japanese hideout not far away. But the enemy was still inside eating, drinking, and enjoying themselves, even accompanied by women. The expeditionary force decided to liven things up a bit, and ordered artillery fire to scare them. Sure enough, at the sound of the cannons, they scurried around like rats, and hid inside the mountain cave. Seeing this, the captain immediately stopped the shelling. The enemy thought the outside forces had run out of ammunition, and rushed out all at once. They crouched in the trenches, ready to fight. The captain was delighted. As soon as the artillery fired again, they shrank back into the cave like turtles. Before the bombardment fully ended, the captain ordered the entire army to advance. The enemy tried to fight back, but after just a few shots, they were beaten into retreat. The trenches were taken by the expeditionary force. At this point, the Japanese finally realized they had been made fools of, but they were no match for the expeditionary force's modern weapons. The Japanese understood that none of them would make it back alive, so they brought out their remaining explosives, and chose to end their own lives. After the blast, they were finally gone.